Hi everyone, my name is Dragan and I'm part of B2 group, topic 2, week 2 assignment, the IT project management methodology. Every successful IT project begins with a clear and well-defined vision. The project vision acts as the guiding light that keeps all stakeholders, team members, and leaders aligned throughout the entire project lifecycle. Without a strong vision, project can easily drift off course, leading to confusion, misaligned expectations, wasted resources, and missed objectives. The vision is not simply a motivational statement to be displayed on the first page of a plan. It is the anchor that ties the project back to the broader mission and strategic goal of the organization. The vision of an IT project is typically articulated in a statement that is both aspirational and practical. It should explain why the project exists, what problem it intends to solve, and what value it will ultimately bring to the organization and its stakeholders. For example, if the project in question is a cybersecurity awareness training initiative, the vision could be phrased as to build a security-first culture where every employee is empowered to recognize, prevent, and respond to cyber threats, thereby reducing organizational risk and protects stakeholder trust. This statement provides clearly established purpose and sets a standard for what the project aims to accomplish. One of the primary reasons a vision is so critical is that it shapes decision-making throughout the project. Teams frequently face trade-offs. Should more time be invested in developing a future, or should the schedule be prioritized to deliver on time? Should resources be directed towards compliance requirements or towards innovation? With a clearly articulated vision, the team can evaluate these decisions by asking which option best supports our vision. This keeps the project aligned with its purpose rather than being swayed by short-term pressures or completely competing interests. The vision also serves as a motivational tool for the team. IT project often involves long hours, technical challenges, and cross-functional collaboration amongst people with very difficult skills and priorities. In this environment, it is easy to for some individuals to focus only on their immediate task and lose sight of the larger purpose. A vision statement provides a unified North Star that reminds the team why their work matters. For example, a developer writing code for a training platform may feel more engaged when reminded that their effort contributes to protecting sensitive data and maintaining trust of customers. Stakeholder alignment is another area where vision plays an essential role. IT projects often involve a wide range of stakeholders, which is executives, end users, compliance officers, IT staff, and external partners. Each group may have different priorities and expectations. The vision statement creates a common language that can bridge these differences. When all stakeholders understand the end goal, conversation become more focused and productive. Instead of debating personal preference, the team can evaluate proposals against the project vision. The importance of vision extends to every other process group in project management. During initiating, the vision defines the justification for the project and ensures that resources are allocated appropriately. In the planning stage, the vision guides the development of scope, schedule, and risk assessment. During execution, the vision ensures that tasks remain focused on the broader goal rather than becoming siloed. In monitoring and controlling, project managers measure progress against the vision to determine whether the project is on track. And finally, in closing, the project is evaluated against the vision to ensure that the desired outcomes have been achieved and lessons learned can inform future efforts. Ultimately, the vision ensures that the project is not just collection of tasks, but a purposeful effort aligned with organizational strategy. It provides clarity for decision making, motivation for the team members, alignment of stakeholders, and continuity across all phases of the project lifecycle. In the fast paced and often unpredictable work of IT, a strong vision is not optional, but it is essential for delivering successful outcomes that create lasting value for the organization. Once a project vision has been clearly defined, the next critical step is ensuring that the project is strategically aligned with the broader goals of the organization. Strategic alignment means that the project is not operating in isolation or serving only a narrow interest, but actively contributing to the organizational mission, long term strategy, and measurable objectives. For IT projects in particular, which can be resource intense and high risk, alignment ensures that the project provides tangible value and justifies the investment of time, money, and human effort. Strategic alignment begins by translating the project's vision into the organizational context. For example, a vision for cybersecurity awareness training program may be to create security-first culture that reduces human error and protects sensitive data. On its own, this is compelling, but when linked to the organizational goal, such as compliance with regulatory standards such as HIPAA, PCI, DSS, and GDPR, maintaining customer trust and protecting financial stability, it becomes clear how the project supports the company's sustainability and competitiveness. Aligning the vision to organizational strategy, the project team can communicate not just what they are doing, but why it matters in the larger picture. One of the key benefits of strategic alignment it is to ensure resources are used effectively. Organizations have limited budget, staffing, and time. If the project does not support strategic goals, the risk diverting resources away from higher priority. For example, if a company has identified innovation and digital transformation as key objective, investing in a large system upgrade that does not move the organization forward may not be the best use of funds. On the other hand, aligning an IT project with those objectives, such as implementing cloud-based solutions, ensures that every resource allocated is helpful to drive the company towards its mission. Strategic alignment also acts as a safeguard against scope creep, which is one of the most common challenges in IT projects. Scope creep occurs when projects gradually expand beyond their original purpose, often because stakeholders request additional feature or requirements that were not part of the initial plan. Without alignment, it becomes difficult to say no to those requests. However, when the project vision is explicitly tied to the organizational goals, the project manager can evaluate any proposed changes by asking whether they contribute to the larger objective. If the answer is no, the changes can be rejected or deferred, protecting the project from unnecessary delays and cost overruns. Another important aspect of strategic alignment is its impact on stakeholder confidence. Executives and decision makers are more likely to support a project when they can see how it contributes to business growth, regulatory compliance, or risk reduction. This makes it easier to secure funds, gain approvals, and maintain support throughout the project lifecycle. Alignment provides a shared language that bridges the gap between technical team and business leaders, ensuring that everyone understands how the project fits into the organizational mission. Strategic alignment also creates accountability. Clearly defining how the project supports organizational goals, the project team can measure success more effectively. Instead of vague statements about improving security or increasing efficiency, alignment allows project managers to set measurable outcomes, such as reducing phishing click rates by 30% or achieving compliance with the new regulations by a set deadline. These metrics provides benchmarks that can be monitored and evaluated, creating a direct link between project performance and organizational impact. It is also good to mention that strategic alignment is not a one-time activity. Just as projects and dynamic, organizational priorities can shift due to changes in market conditions, regulations, or internal strategy. This means that project managers must continually check the alignment between project vision and organizational goals throughout the life cycle. For example, if a company pivots to prioritize customer experience, the cybersecurity awareness program may need to include training that emphasizes protecting customer interactions and data privacy. Strategic alignment requires flexibility and ongoing communication with leadership to ensure the project remains relevant. Just to summarize, strategic alignment ensures that IT project provides meaningful value by directly supporting organizational strategy. It optimizes resource use, prevents scope creep, builds stakeholder confidence, and creates measurable accountability. More importantly, it turns projects into strategic assets rather than isolated efforts. When project vision and organizational goals move in the same direction, the project not only delivers on its objectives but also strengthens the organization as a whole. The final piece in connecting vision and management alignment is selecting the right project management methodology. Methodology is a framework that guides how the project is planned, executed, and monitored. It determines the flow of work, the pace of delivery, and level of documentation, and the way stakeholders are engaged. A project's vision should always shape the choice of methodology because alignment between the two ensures that the project is carried out in a way that supports the intended outcomes. Two of the most widely recognized methodologies in IT project management are Agile and Waterfall. Each has distinct strengths and limitations. Each aligns directly with project vision depending on the organizational needs. Agile emphasizes flexibility, adaptability, and iterative progress. Waterfall, on the other hand, emphasizes structure, documentation, and sequential execution. Understanding how each relates to the project vision is essential for ensuring that the methodology supports rather than hinders the design outcomes. If IT project vision emphasizes innovation, adaptability, and responsiveness, the Agile is often the best fit. Agile allows teams to break larger projects into smaller, manageable increments known as sprints or iterations. These iterations deliver working products or components frequently, enabling stakeholders to see progress early and provide feedback. This feedback loop is especially valuable in IT projects where requirements are not fully defined at the start or are expected to change as new information emerges. For example, if the vision is to empower employees through an engaging cybersecurity training program that evolves with emerging threats, Agile supports this by allowing updates and refinements to be made quickly as new cyber risks are identified. Agile's flexibility ensures that the project vision remains aligned with rapidly changing external conditions. Contrast, if the project vision emphasizes precision, compliance, and predictability, then Waterfall may be a better choice. Waterfall allows a structured, linear progress with each phase. Requirements, design, development, testing, and deployment must be completed before moving to the next. This approach works best for projects where requirements are well understood, stable, and unlikely to change. For example, if the vision is to deliver a secure, compliant, and fully documented IT system that meets regulatory standards, Waterfall is more appropriate because it emphasizes on documentation and strict sequencing ensures compliance and accountability. In heavily regulated industries like healthcare or finance, Waterfall aligns well with vision that prioritizes auditability, and risk minimization. There are also many scenarios where a hybrid approach may be the best and most effective. Hybrid methodologies combine elements of agile and waterfall to balance flexibility with structure. For example, the planning and compliance aspects of the project may follow waterfall structure, while delivery and testing cycle may use agile iterations. This hybrid model allows teams to align with vision that require both innovation and strict adherence to regulations. For example, an IT project with vision of innovating security solutions while maintaining regulatory compliance could adopt a hybrid approach that ensures agility in the development while still meeting compliance requirements. Selecting the right methodology is not just about technical preference, but a leadership decision that reinforces the project vision. A mismatch between vision and methodology can create significant challenges. And there, for example, forcing an agile methodology on a project that requires strict compliance may lead to insufficient documentation and audit challenges. Conversely, applying waterfall to a project where requirements are evolving may lead to rigidity, delays, and frustration among stakeholders. The choice of methodology also has implications for stakeholder engagement. Agile emphasizes frequent collaborations with stakeholders, ensuring that their needs and feedback are continuously incorporated. This can be ideal for a vision that prioritizes user experience or innovation. Waterfall, by contrast, tends to involve stakeholders heavily at the beginning and end of the project, but less so during execution. These may be better suited to visions that prioritize predictability and clearly defined deliverables. In either case, stakeholders management must be aligned with both vision and the methodology to maintain trust and accountability. Just to summarize, the connection between project vision and methodology is critical for ensuring alignment and success. Agile supports vision that emphasizes adaptability and innovation, while Waterfall supports vision that prioritizes compliance and predictability, and hybrid approach can balance both. Carefully selecting a methodology that aligns with the project vision, project managers create consistency between strategic goals and day-to-day practices, ensuring that the project delivers meaningful outcome while staying true to its purpose.